For those of you who have horses that don't eat grass, they need those enzymes, the live enzymes, just like you need a salad, they need some live stuff, not just dried hay. So it's important to take them out. Now normally I would have them in pasture, but they found some milkweed in the pasture, and milkweed is toxic to horses. I mean, horses in the wild would probably not eat it because they're no dummies, but the domesticated horses might have forgotten. We don't want them to find out the hard way. They might not do anything, but better safe than sorry. So today we walk along. There's a happy guy. Now other people would say, oh, they're going to step on the rope. Okay, here's the deal. Horses that don't get to step on the rope don't get to find out consequences of stepping on the rope. So one of the things I've done is I've worked with him, not as often as I should have, up one, up one, up one. There you go, good boy. So that he'll lift up his hoof, and here we go. And he will then lift up that foot. The other side is two. Lift up two. And I named all of his hooves. Some of you say, just whatever you have to say. I don't really care. That's what I do with my horse. So if you want to, again, talk to your animals and give them some words to work with, then they'll know, as opposed to you just yanking on it and I'm thinking, why are you yanking on that rope? It means nothing to me. And the next thing you know, they've lifted their hoof and now you're yanking their head, and now they're like really confused or pissed. I do these videos so that you can see that there is a gentle way to work around with horses. And I've always had the attitude is if you were walking down the sidewalks with your significant other and you were holding hands and then they stopped to look at something and you just yanked on their hand and didn't say a word to them, they'd be like, what the heck? Why are you doing this? So that's why I use words. I want my animals to know this is what we're going to do. So what I typically say to Benjamin when we're done is I'll say, almost done, or last bites, and then I see him going and biting really fast, and then I'll finish up and I will say last bites, and then sorry, I got distracted. And then I'll say 1, 2, 3, come with me, and then I start to walk. And when I say 1, his ears prick. When I say 2, he's like last bites, and 3, he starts walking, because he know if I say 1, 2, 3, come with me, and I start walking and he doesn't, that's when I'm going to give him a little yank and say, let's go. And if I have to swat him on the butt, I might have to do that too. But I really want him to understand without jerking on him, it's time to go. So I hope that's helpful for you.